Once there was a young monk named Dharma who lived in a remote monastery nestled in the mountains. He had dedicated his life to the teachings of Buddha and spent his days in quiet contemplation and meditation. One day, as Dharma was walking through the forest, he came across a beautiful young woman named Maya. She was lost and in need of help, and Dharma could not resist offering his assistance. As he guided her back to the main path, he found himself drawn to her gentle nature and kind spirit. Over the next few weeks, Dharma and Maya met frequently, and they soon fell deeply in love. However, Dharma knew that as a monk, he was forbidden from pursuing a romantic relationship. He was torn between his love for Maya and his commitment to his spiritual practice. Dharma sought the advice of his mentor, the wise old abbot of the monastery. The abbot listened patiently to Dharma's dilemma and offered him some sage advice. He reminded Dharma of the importance of detachment and advised him to let go of his attachment to Maya, as it was a hindrance to his spiritual progress. Dharma took the abbot's words to heart and decided to renounce his love for Maya. It was a difficult decision, but he knew that it was necessary for his spiritual growth. He continued to see Maya, but he kept his distance and focused on his meditation practice. Years passed, and Dharma became an accomplished monk, revered for his wisdom and compassion. He remained celibate, but he never forgot his love for Maya. When he heard that Maya had fallen ill, he knew that he had to go to her. He traveled to her village and found her lying in the bed, weak and frail. He sat by her side and held her hand, offering her comfort and solace in her final moments. Maya looked up at Dharma, and in her eyes, he saw the reflection of his own love. As Maya passed away, Dharma realized that his love for her had been a pure and selfless love, one that had strengthened his spiritual practice and brought him closer to enlightenment. He returned to his monastery with a renewed sense of purpose and continued his meditation with even greater dedication, grateful for the lessons he had learned through his love for Maya. Well, the entire story of this monk, Dharma, is based on his own purpose. The story isn't real, but might be real in the old stories of the monks out there. You might be wondering, why would I end the story in a complete sadness? Or you might be thinking that I am taking a decision against the relationship. Well, this segment of the podcast is going to stand in my entire life as a mirror reflection. Most of the people whom I encountered in my 28 years of life, I just asked me one question. What did you achieve by practicing the monk methods? Did you really spend your time being a monk? How did the monk practice made you the best person you are today? So I have decided that in this episode, I would like to reveal all the hidden secrets of my life, which was hidden in the gray areas during my interactions with people. My childhood has been so tough. My life has searched for a true friend who could understand me like I understand their pain and emotions. I searched for a balanced friendship where equality, respect, and love exist. My struggles were many. It is not an easy thing to be a writer because writers aren't good friends to anyone. Since we spend our time alone thinking about the society, thinking about bringing some change among the people around us, we lose ourselves in the process. The same had happened to me. I found no friends, but I made enemies in the process for no reason. My kindness, genuineness were treated as my weaknesses. Everyone has started to abuse me from my adolescence to teenage. Then I have realized that I am some kind of species that is mistakenly entered onto this earth. That pain was indescribable. When I even shared that abandonment with my family, they did not even take care of it and never considered that as a serious matter. That seed of rejection, abusing, bullying, and hatred has become major obstacles for me to progress in life and grow. It has sucked all the energy from me, allowed me to embrace my own company, obstructed me from becoming a social person. I had developed stage fright, fear of failure, and then depression. The results were clear. I was beaten and cast away by everyone whom I tried hard to make friends with. During my 25th birthday, I have realized that I need some space from the world. I need some mental peace in order to live on this planet. Since nobody was of any help, I have utilized my own motivation, powered up and geared up by my one-sided love. I went to the darkest places of the Himalayan region, not sure about what kind of a monk I should become. I stayed with the local monks for 3 months. During these times, daily life struggle to eat a meal has become the biggest challenge. I have made myself ready to eat one time in a single day, and then lost myself in reading the knowledge materials. Consumed by wisdom and not entertained any religion, my life went on an autopilot mode. I never thought that I will return to a normal life and lead a life again, the society which is full of people. I see humans as more than judges. Then every person in my life has left a stain of pain on my heart. I broke my heart several times and I attached it by myself because no one was there to do so. I shut myself down. I did not want to reveal any secrets about how I healed because this world has taught me one thing. People are not ready to listen to our story of pain. Even the people whom we love so deeply are not ready to support me emotionally. I have decided to move on, lead this life as a miracle. I returned, fought back with each and every circumstance, overcame the stage fright, stood tall, and I am here, where you see me now. I fought for love and I won it, still dealing with my imperfections and lack of communication. I'm not letting that love go away from me now. In the story, Dharma, the monk, I see him as a selfish person. His wisdom has saved his soul, filled it with much knowledge and spirituality, but his decision has tormented an innocent soul, Maya. When Dharma's decision was to stay as a monk, he must have stuck to it in the very first interaction itself. He made it to love and then broke the heart of Maya, and this act has took her life. What I believe is, to save a soul, we need to be ready to torment ours, but never let the other soul suffer in our presence. I see it as indirect cheating. Be it a love story with a deep meaning, but letting your soulmate to struggle and you doing good things for the people around you doesn't make any sense. I am here among the people, living a normal life, made some lifestyle changes, and learning with the help of love of my life to become a normal person. I have no expectations left now. Nobody can come and clear my tears. I should pick myself up and I should do what it is good. I should stick to my values of life, no matter what happens and no matter how hard it would be. To become a complete man, I should be doing this. My monk experience is going to assist me a lot to become the best version of myself. While sharing these experiences, I have realized how valuable my life is and how it can be projected in a more productive way. In my fights with my love of my life, I have been self-focused, self-centric, because instead of using my monk mind, I have used the monkey mind. So now I have realized that I should able to abide to the principles which are set by me to lead a life and to serve my purpose. So this is my story, which is not shared with anyone else, and I am really proud and happy to share with you. This is Prasanna Dawsari signing off. See you in the next fresh episode. Have a good time ahead.